So very good evening to one and all. The subscribers and viewers are doing a great work, supporting us in many ways and motivating us to do more work. So today, April 26th is a World Intellectual Property Right Day. So what is about the speciality of this day? This day is been observed from 2000 by the organization World Intellectual Property Right Organization. The speciality of this day is to know about the IPR. So our channel has decided to make a video to get aware of the IPR. Nowadays, the world is calling for the research in many fields. For research, you have to develop an idea. So before developing a research or an idea, do watch this video till the end to know more about the IPR.
To know about health updates and health tips, wellness, diet and lifestyle, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notified.
Good morning. Today we are in the International Property Rights Day. I am Dr. Satya Rajeshwaran, Director in charge of Siddha Central Research Institute, which comes under the aegis of Central Council for Research in Siddha, Ministry of Ayush. And today we are going to discuss various dimensions of intellectual property rights. Intellectual Property Day is a day which has been announced by WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization, in the year 2000, and we celebrate this day as a day for creation of more number of patents, motivation to the scientists to apply for more number of IPRs, copyrights, and all the deeds related to that. When you want to say what is the need of an IPR, IPR is the only way to protect your thought process in research and protect the wealth of a country. I would say in that manner, it is the only tool to protect the wealth of the country. Let me explain it in a very different way. If we have various ideologies and various innovations which are being commercialized and the knowledge is being exported to various countries, then we can be one of the scientific warriors of the entire world. To all the researchers and to all the scientists, their entire career is spent on one or two particular innovations, and that becomes their knowledge property, their recognition, their wealth, and their service to the country. Yeah. There is a possibility of every country to peeping the innovations of other country, to try to steal the knowledge of the traditional wisdom of the other country, and also to steal the scientific innovations of the other country. So in the world intellectual property rights, and the day that we are here is International Property Rights Day. It is very, very essential for every country to protect their own intellectual properties, both domestic and internationally. For an example, we can already remain the the fight between India and the rest of the country in related to neem and the turmeric related patents. So India, after that, India has taken a very, very big initiative called as Traditional Knowledge Digital Library Systems, which has been still now the only warrior which is conquering all the international claims which have been pirated from Indian traditional knowledge. So it's very important for every person to know about TKDL, and all the Ayush doctors should know definitely what is TKDL. Visit their page and read around. As a Siddha physician and a Siddha scientist, I would say to the entire population globally that Siddha is not alone a philosophy. Siddha is not alone a lifestyle. Siddha is also a very, very vast science which has all the the forerunning of many of the inventions of the global arena. For an example, I will state here two examples. One is the example of antioxidant theory, which now has represented the Siddha's age-old Kayakalpam theory. And also I will say about the nanotechnology, which has been very rightly portrayed by many Siddhas, and also our famous poet Thiruvalluvar, Saint Thiruvalluvar, who is also a Siddha, and he has said that many things in his saying about nanotechnology. So, and also we can see about Avayar has said that அணுவை துளைத்து அதனுள் 7 கடலை புகுத்தி குறுகத்தரித்த குறள், which says that you can split the atoms, you can split the molecules and atoms and insert a space related to a large in the sea into that atom. So this is a science, and definitely we have an opportunity, and I will say it personally. We have got around 8 patents currently. Our first patent started in 1987, in which my institute, that is Siddha Central Research Institute, currently under Ministry of Ayush and Central Council for Research in Siddha, paved a platform for getting a patent for the deadly disease called as psoriasis, in the name of an intervention called as 777 oil. And in the year 2005, we got a patent published for our herbal formulation called as D5 which has been used for drug-naive diabetes population and as an add-on therapy for population which are having blood sugar range more than moderate. And after that, in the year 2016, we filed and published a patent for a drug called as Jacome, which has been found as a very good intervention in H1N1. However, the clinical trials related to this particular innovation is pending, and we are looking largely to do the clinical trials in it. And after that, we got a patent to develop Triphala Churnam, a popular Siddha formulation, to make it into a Siddha HCPL for make use in pharmacy industries, which is very wonderful of its kind, because it itself is an ingredient in many of the formulation, and it reduces the cost of the entire process of making a tablet. We have one more innovation using Acalypha indica, an Indian Siddha medicinal plant, to convert a ferric chloride into to ferric oxide through green synthesis, and use it against the dye degradation happening in the industry. It helps in reducing the industrial pollutants in a large way. Likewise, we have a lot of patents which has been published. So it's very important to know that every Siddha doctor, be a student or a researcher, has an opportunity to apply for an IPR. Undoubtedly, IPR doesn't restrict itself to only for scientists. Always a common man has an opportunity to apply for a patent. Either it may be a patent or a copyright or a design. He has an opportunity. There is no other group. But see, there are 3 process timelines in getting an IPR verified and say that it is successful. First of all, you should protect your knowledge. If you have an ideology in your mind, first you protect your knowledge by filing in it. Second, you will get a period of 12 months to publish the entire complete specification. That is, it is to say about the entire processes involved in your patent and get it published. You have 12 months. This period you need a lot of people's help in it. That is, you need scientists' help to completely specify what your claim is about and how scientific it's going to be, how it is going to be viable in its lifetime. Let me say about a small design. And if I am going to invent a small design-based pharmaceutical equipment which is involved in Siddha as a common man, I need a support of an engineer to prove that this innovation becomes viable at a good point of time. If I am going to innovate about a nutritional supplement or a drug, I need the help of a pharmacist or a nutritionist to substantiate my claim. So it's always there for a common man have an opportunity to apply and get things patented. However, he needs the support of a scientist, and also at the time of writing patent, he needs the support of the patent attorney and patent lawyers, by which the patent may be processed in a faster manner. Yeah. Definitely all the students can get the opportunity of IPR as a benefit. Young minds are ignited more. That is the saying of our president, earlier president Abdul Kalam sir. And ignited young minds, I can see many ignited young minds in Siddharth stream as well as in the science stream. There is definitely opportunity. Youngsters think little different, and they have all the gadgets to use now to prove their claims. Definitely, a Siddha student or a Siddha researcher or a scientific researcher, young scientist, can use the opportunity of IPR. For an example, if you come across a small innovation, take a leaf which could be useful for the current COVID-19 situation. Definitely, you can do all the processes, test standards for the drug, do its standardization, check its antiviral property, check its pharmacological actions, check its added benefits, and do a clinical trial, and definitely you can win the situation. And here you need a lot of help, scientist help, integrated allopathic physicians help, and everything will be there. But definitely it is 100% true that every Siddha student can apply for an IPR. Yes, if you have asked about what is the use of a patent, it has two dimensions. That is, a patent can always be used for a common man, which could be done if by a government agency. Secondly, a patent can be commercialized. For an example, if you take our particular example, that all the patents which we have been doing as an autonomous body of Government of India, we are mandated to look into the innovation. Any invention, if commercialized, become an innovation. And so we have been asked to collaborate with India's accelerated innovation scheme called as AGNI, Accelerated Growth of India's New Innovations, in which we used to tie up with them, and we are trying to commercialize our inventions to reach to the common man. Likewise, if you are a student and if you have done a patent, you can approach these type of institutions. There are a lot of things happening now today. You can have you can approach a ministry with support for a startup. You can approach our ministry, central ministry, for Make in India scheme, and you can definitely go and grab this opportunity and commercialize your patent so that it reaches the masses, and also it gives economy for the inventor and also for the institution and for the country. And I take this opportunity to thank Ministry of Ayush, our all top officials, including our secretaries, joint secretaries, and all our director generals of Central Council for Research in Siddha, who have been supported a lot, and all my mentors who has been guiding me in all these innovations.
So I think you all got some idea regarding IPR. The main objective of this video is to do an awareness about IPR and to own your research. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Do subscribe our channel for more videos and click the bell icon to get notified. Thank you.